Good.
Everything good? We all Gucci?
Yeah, Gucci as fuck. It's quite late today. It's 11:30 at night because we always do the podcast on hi. Let's say hi.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the Back Post.
It's quite late tonight because it's 11:30 and normally we always do this on a Wednesday, and then we realised there was no point doing it without watching Wednesday's games first, as one of them's Tottenham and one of them's Chelsea. So
Makes sense.
this is kind of weird, and we'd have had to just film it tomorrow anyway. So
Yeah, so here we are, 11:30 at night.
yeah, it could have been earlier, but my camera shoes are twat, and that decided to
Also-
hide from me.
We had to finish the
And
FIFA
we played
tournament.
FIFA for a bit.
Had to finish the FIFA tournament, so
You know, and to be honest, I really fancy a whiskey, but there's no time now.
no time.
Maybe after. Maybe after. We're winging it today. We have even less notes than usual.
We have
I have
none.
a certain amount of things that I
Yeah,
say,
I mean,
but I feel like
there's some things in the head.
we have a format obviously here on the Back Post.
Mm-hmm.
We talk about our games and then we move on to the news.
Mm-hmm.
However, I'd like to break that format today, Jay.
11:30 and you want to break the format? Jesus
Absolutely.
Christ.
Fuck you, Leonardo Bonucci.
Yeah,
I think we should open with that.
I can get on board with that.
Yeah.
Fucking racist prick.
You're just so stupid.
It's-
For those who don't know,
Yeah,
and
of
I'm
course,
sure
explain.
they do. I think his name is Moise Keane.
Mm-hmm.
Was subject to extreme racial abuse through the entire 90 minutes against Genoa.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, Calegri, maybe.
Okay.
Okay.
Serie A team.
Irrelevant. A Serie A team. Maybe not relevant. Some of them might not be racist. Maybe we should not just pigeonhole them all. Anyway, and then he scores after all this abuse, which has been really prominent as well in the internationals with England. He only goes and shuts them the fuck up by scoring the second, and then
The winner as well.
No, it was 2-0, wasn't it?
No, they won. I think he was the winner.
It was 2-0.
He won the game, was it? I thought he was the second goal.
Yeah, but it was 2-0.
I guess so.
So, oh well, he's got. It doesn't matter. Let's not take this away from Keane.
Nah,
you know what?
He
Story
just-
doesn't matter. Irrelevant goal. So you're like, no. And he, goes to the crowd, stares him out. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? And then like the captain of let's say the opposition looks at his fans and he's going. Like you can see, there's a video of him basically going, "Fucking what are you doing? Shut the fuck up!"
Yeah.
Like, and then there's Giorgio Chiellini, who A, drags Keane away, B, comes out in the press conference, he kind of like pulls him away.
Was it not Bonucci?
What did I say? I'm sorry, Chiellini. Sorry, Bonucci, who A, drags him away,
Yeah, like quite angrily.
Yeah,
like,
like,
you
whoa.
fucking...
B, comes out and essentially attacks him in the press conference, saying that it was 50% his fault.
Yeah, 50-50. It was their fault and his fault, and that's just...
And you should never antagonise, as a professional, you should never antagonise. Fucking shut up. And finally, takes to Instagram to post about the game, and I think it was his 250th appearance. So, and that was what he decided to post, and he was like, happy to score on this appearance for my club. A, you fucking tried to leave for brighter shores at AC Milan and you were shit there, so you came back, so fuck yourself. B,
Quite lucky
support your fucking... Not even, you know what, it's not that this would make it any better. Obviously, Hudson Odoi made, but Sterling's been... He's 26 now?
Yeah.
Not saying that it's exactly at any age, but we are talking about an 18-year-old pretty much making his debut season.
Yeah.
If there's anyone that needs fucking support...
Especially from the fucking idol, he's been at Juve for so long. I know he went out to AC. He's been at Juve for so long. He's the guy. He's the fucking man.
Chiellini's the guy.
Yeah,
So
okay.
I apologise previously, Chiellini. You're the guy.
He's right hand man.
But yeah,
Someone a staple at the club, and just
just a disgrace.
he should and probably will leave.
And I saw a great tweet. Can't remember who said it, but Juve's board, media, and lawyers have shown more support to Ronaldo, an alleged rapist, than an 18-year-old for being racially abused. Well done, Juventus.
Well done, everyone.
I like Juventus as a club on the whole. I like them. Oh yeah, shit. Maybe we should not have this today. I like them as a club as a whole. However,
Yeah.
they need to fucking just grow up as a club.
They need to stop.
They got fucking, you've been caught out with you got sent down to Serie B. You've had your
you think
times.
they think they'd
Just
stop.
they're defending the you should defend your player if it's only an alleged crime, but also you shouldn't fucking. They've almost absolved him, even if it is true. That's basically they're basically like, well, he's a professional, he's meant. And then you should maybe support your racially abused 18-year-olds.
Yes, you should. You should be nurturing them, especially if the kid's got talent. And well, that's not the only reason why they should be doing it. But,
yeah. If he was talented, throw him to the racists like a pack of wolves.
He missed the shot. If he missed the shot, just fuck him up. No, yeah.
Like scene in Hannibal with the pigs.
So yeah, no, it's just ridiculous, and time after time, we're just left with just face palming, just like what is happening in football, in
just
culture,
in the world. But yeah, and on the same point, I'm not bothered that Sarri I'm not bothered that Sarri didn't watch Hudson-Odoi play, which is ridiculous anyway.
Yeah,
It's a disgrace of a manager now.
Mm-hmm.
But also like Callum played poorly for the first. I watched the first 20 minutes. He seemed to start poorly. I didn't watch it all. Maybe make a point that he was racially abused, and I know Chelsea have offered him help.
Yeah.
But as a manager, maybe just fucking put your metaphorical arm around him.
Yeah.
You stupid nonce man.
Mm-hmm. He's not that guy, and he's just it's ridiculous, isn't it? If you want to move on to Sarri, we can move on to the Cardiff game. I had to think. Should we talk?
Oh yeah.
Quickly.
So we both just played, and we're both happy. And just to caveat this next point, because I'm gonna let Jay speak now. I can't wait to hear how Jay thinks his team's transformed around, because they played a few fucking kids and got a good result.
Can't wait.
And he's nice and optimistic and doesn't think that it's all going to revert back to a shit show. Sorry, Jay. Continue.
So I'm really happy now. No, so take it back to the Cardiff game. Was not fucking happy with that awful game. It was just, and it's got to the point in the season where, like, I think maybe about 2 months ago, I'd be like fucking fuming. I'm just laughing now. It's ridiculous.
You were not.
Well, the Cardiff game.
Yeah, you were.
I was just like.
I saw your tweets.
Yeah, no, you text me offside that. I went fucking ridiculous. The fact that an offside goal was the only reason why we kind of got back into the game. Oh, it's just so fucking stupid. But regardless of that shit performance with Chelsea, what there's nothing new there this season.
Aspilicueta offside, and then was it Bark?
It was Ruben, wasn't it? It was Ruben that got the second.
I don't know. He's doing bits, didn't he?
Yeah, Ruben's doing bits, but Neil Warnock at the end. When the offside went off, there was veins popping out of every part of his face. Kind of fair enough. He was screaming. Sarri goes over to him. I don't know what he said or what he done, but Sarri gone over. You don't go over to him. You leave Neil alone over there.
Well, that shouldn't be the way. He
shouldn't have barked at the ref like that.
I think he should have.
You think?
I think this is where I'm talking.
Deserves the ban. If Poch deserves the ban.
Absolutely. And so does a fucking number of other managers. However, and it's not like he's continued as well.
Yeah.
And like he's continued to come out. And
yeah, he's not. So I'm sorry for.
I'm really torn on Warnock because. Well, I'm not torn. Let's get that. I think he's a cunt.
Yeah.
I really enjoy his old like Sheffield clips that did the rounds when he was like and I really like. I had no issue with him being angry at that result. I also understand why the result went his way. I actually quite enjoyed the Jamie Carragher VR thing. If you saw that,
yeah, I did.
I actually got perspective from that.
Yeah, that was
fair enough. Actually,
it was pretty. Like the linesman was. It wasn't at fault, really, was it?
Everyone's going to suffer, and I'm not getting into a VAR. We're not getting into a VAR debate. No. However, okay. But on the whole, like Warnock is a Brexit vote in. Cardiff are trying to get out of Amelia Salah paying.
That's horrible.
Staring down the officials, and and then. But I remember when Wolves beat them last season as well. Wolves manager Nuno came over to him and just literally all he did was that, and Nuno went. Sorry, and Warnock went, fuck off. And you know what? That's Mourinho territory. But Mourinho builds his reputation on that. Warnock, you just look like.
And I don't think, Mourinho, like, as much as he's a prick, I think Warnock's more of a prick than Mourinho.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So, it's just it was a bit of a madness.
But then again, if my granddad played in the Prem, I'm pretty sure that's would be his attitude. Not managed in the Prem. I'm pretty sure that would be his attitude.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, and he's of that silly
Yeah, I
generation.
love my granddad, but he'd be calling everyone a cunt. That's putting it nicely.
Yeah, there'd be more things said. He doesn't watch this, does he? No, but like as the result stands, and we got the 3 points, and I'm of course going to take it, but do we deserve that win? Cardiff deserve it. Elliot, a big fan of the show, the final whistle went just bup, thank you, because they're 5 points clear now, and they literally bup, thank you. I was like, yeah, no, I was like, that just put you well. I didn't. I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, and then
Who did you play?
we didn't.
Oh, you didn't, did you?
Did we? Tottenham. Tell you what's mad, and let's ignore today's fixtures.
Mm-hmm.
We can't really, I suppose, actually, because we did drop to 5th briefly, but Tottenham have got... Okay, we'll include today's fixtures. Yeah. Tottenham have 4 points out of 6 games, and somehow we've remained in 3rd.
It's insane,
that speaks volumes of how shit we've become, but also how shit
we all are.
Everyone, I don't know, when you look at us, I know you had the great start, and then we can't say you had a great season because you've been criticised for a while now. But Arsenal, everyone's saying, like, oh, he's actually... Emery's, like, revolutionised Arsenal. Like, if Tottenham could afford to not win 5 games in a row, only drawing one of them...
Exactly.
And remaining third, I mean, dipping to 5th for a little bit, but still be 3rd.
It's mad, like... It's just everyone... Volumes. It's like everyone's climbing up and just falling on each other. It's just... The Wolves result yesterday...
I'm lying.
You're lying? What are you lying for?
I'm lying.
What are you lying for?
We did play. We played Liverpool.
Ah!
I forgot about Liverpool.
You've just wiped it from your memory.
Completely wiped it from my mind. It was so sad.
Let's jump into that game, shall we? That
just hit me like a sack of bricks.
Oh,
I was just having a nice time. I was just having a nice time, and I was like, I just saw Sissoko plays it with the bar in my mind. And I just went, oh no.
So yeah, that's a very valid point. The fact that that all of us are a bit of a shambles. I mean, you guys are the strongest of the shambles, I must say. But that Liverpool game was madness. So the game started, and I'd say it was kind of like 50-50, wasn't it? It was a bit slow, and then who scored first?
It was Firmino with a header.
Okay, Firmino scored first.
Good Robertson cross. Robertson has like as many assists as most of the wingers most of the top wingers in the league now.
Yeah, and it like near Messi or on par with Messi?
I mean, I assume Messi has more goals, but
yeah,
no, I don't think it can't be. Messi's got quite a good combined figure this season.
I don't know. I'm sure. Yeah, I could be wrong.
Oh, we'll put it here.
Yeah, we'll fact check.
That means much more work for tomorrow. I'm not going to put it here. Fucking research it yourself, you lazy prick.
No, I like the idea that it's about to come in.
No,
it's even more work. But,
yeah. Anyway.
And then you get another one.
Very good Lucas goal.
For Lucas.
Yeah. Good. Flick on from Ericsson, shoots it home. And then to be honest with you.
Fucking
we could have easily gone on to win 3-1 then.
So this is different to the United game because De Gea was a brick wall, but it's had the similarities that you were on top, you were getting there, and at one point you were favourites to win.
No, that's why I'm not too fussed. Like
you gave him a game, and it was mad, but this has happened before.
Yeah, but then I'd rather take the. I'd rather take. No, I wouldn't obviously, but it's easy to take with a good performance.
Yeah, of course.
And that Sissoko miss, like you don't expect anything else.
No,
but like, what a fucking legend you'd have been if he'd slotted that.
Yeah, no, like banger top left.
And I don't think we would have. I would think we'd have had so much momentum. I think as soon as he blazed that over, we went, fuck, okay, we're not winning today.
There was a mad miss, and
then obviously, and you know what? Who can fuck off because I'm petty.
Yeah, go on.
Salah fucking ran off like he'd scored it. He was like, and it's like, fuck you fucking stupid can't score against them. But I don't give a shit to
fucking prick.
Why was he on the commentary?
I said this when I was watching it with my dad, and I was like, you know what? Why the fuck's he there?
Yeah.
And there was 3 of them as well. 3 commentators. He didn't need to be there.
Was Genus on it? Or Hoddle? Was it Genus or Hoddle?
No.
Well, then fuck it. Like, either have 2 1-1 and a neutral, or 2 neutrals.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. So yeah, and then so there's the whole Van Dijk being a good defender, and I'm not going to take away from him. It was fucking class, the fact that he did think Son's more of a threat, and he did push Sissoko to shoot, which evidently ended up the way it did.
I just think that you can't.
Liverpool fans are going to hype it up, but it was brilliant.
It was good.
It was
It
like
was good.
so,
It was good.
No, I'm sorry. Like it's.
I don't know. Like as
not
a
a lot of
Tottenham fan,
defenders.
as a Tottenham fan, that could have been Martin Kelly. Sissoko's shot is still going in the River Mersey. Like it doesn't matter.
100%. Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah. But it's the fact that because you could see Sissoko wanted that.
There's
to go
probably
to
a groundsman at Everton. Just like what? What's happening?
No, it's he wanted to pass this on and he just didn't allow that, and that's good. And I think a lot of defenders might have just went for Sissoko earlier than Van Dijk did, and I just think that it was class.
Okay, cool. And then
And then Liverpool.
Lloris spills it. Alderweireld doesn't react quickly enough. I don't really blame anyone for it. A lot of people have been calling for Lloris's head.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, he's made some mistakes this season, but he's still fucking.
It wasn't
bad.
even. It was a spill, but it wasn't even. I don't know. It was
It's
just one of those things.
I mean,
when it went in, I was just like, cool.
Like as much, obviously, a good keeper should be doing its best to grab onto it, but it's come at him fairly quick. He's just going to get in his way, and then it just
happened. Like Alderweireld's also doing his job by following it in, and just
like
unfortunate.
you said, it's easy to take.
I think we were the better team throughout, and I think we could have won. And I think in the end, Liverpool didn't beat Tottenham. Tottenham, as usual, beat Tottenham.
It's the story of Liverpool this season, isn't it?
Oh yeah, have you seen like the pictures of every keeper that's fucked up to give? Like there was Pickford's fuck up on the crossbar. There was Speroni's like probably final ever game for
couple
Palace.
offsides as well.
So many offsides. The West Ham offside. West Ham should have won that one.
It's the story of Liverpool's season this far.
And do you know what really worries me?
Go on.
I was watching loads of Champions League highlights, finals. I watched Liverpool Madrid. I watched United Bayern, the 2-1, and I watched the Istanbul one. I just watched it. It's like about a 20-minute highlight reel. And I went, if there's any club that bullshit miracles can happen to, it's this fucking club. Mm-hmm. And I'm worried about that.
Yeah, no, it's
sad.
It's sad. But yeah, that was fun, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched the Cardiff game and was just a bit like, fuck's sake, and then just watched that, so it was just a bit of a madness. But like I said, Liverpool, it's the story of their season, and if they do go on to win it, it might be one of the... it's hard, not the most unjust, I don't think, because
that would be Leicester.
They've put a shift in to get where they are, but it's mad to think that team is competing with the City team that are brilliant.
But I would say City have had a lot of more things go against them. I think City have had to work harder for the better position they're in than Liverpool have, because Liverpool have got
Lady Luck on their side.
I know, you know what, that's football, so I'm not going to take it away from them. But I think City have had to. I think if you do VAR the entire season right now and retract everything, I'm sure City would lose some stuff as well. I'm relatively confident that suddenly City might open up a 10-point lead.
It's so mad to think, like, at the start of this season everyone was like, no VAR, fuck VAR, we don't want VAR. At the end now everyone's like, please, we need it, where the fuck is it? I'm
struggling with it still because...
No, I think it's inevitable and it just needs to come.
Yeah, it's inevitable, but just like, yay! Oh yay! Yeah.
No, but like... Yeah. No, okay, so I completely get, but that PSG game, for example, remember
then again,
suspense.
It doesn't fix it.
It doesn't, no, okay.
Because a lot of the refs, 50% of the refs were still completely split on that PSG game.
Yeah, no, I know. But, like, so the atmosphere, it's just going to be a new type of atmosphere. It's that waiting atmosphere. It's like, it's going to VR. Oh, that'll be a thing. And did the decision go your way? Could you get the goal? Could you get the pen? You know what I mean? That will be exciting, and I think it's inevitable. So we just need to accept it into our lives, because if we keep moaning about it, it's just.
Have you met me? Right, this has been a long.
Yeah, I think we should end the part there.
We're going to talk about today's games.
After
the break.
Welcome back to part 2, everyone.
So games happen tonight.
So games happened literally about 2 hours ago.
City reclaimed their lead over Liverpool.
With a big 2-0 win against
with a lot of rested players as well.
Yeah.
It is Cardiff. You can rest players against Cardiff.
But also, like, they rest players and they still look like one of the strongest teams in the league. It's scary, but... So, yeah, that's inevitable, I think. I couldn't have saw Cardiff pulling out anything like that one, so... Moving on, should we move on to your game first?
Yeah, go
the
on.
homecoming.
Yeah, oh my god, let's just not talk about the game for a minute.
It's the homecoming.
Let's talk about that stadium. Because I know we already have, but they did the opening ceremony, and opening ceremonies are cheesy, but they fucking shot fireworks out of it, and it was...
I fucking love pyrotechnics, bro. I love it. Fall Out Boy at Reading 2 years ago, they had like fireworks of people coming down, sparks and shit, and I don't really like Fall Out Boy, and I was like, wow. So it got me too.
We had like the cockerel, like smoke, sparks were flying over inside the cockerel. We had the singers, which I don't really care about, but even that I was like, fucking come on. And they had all these they had this fucking beautifully made video at the start, which I would love to be part of as a filmmaker. Imagine, where it had like moments from White Hart Lane, and then it shot.
Took us to stadium.
Oh, it was gorgeous, and it's such. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but these are not even my words. These are words I've heard from countless people since we built it.
Okay.
Tottenham Hotspur are not historically one of the big clubs, yeah?
Yeah.
Tottenham Hotspur currently have probably the best stadium in Europe.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I guess so. Until they... Because obviously they've got big plans for the Bernabeu and the Camp Nou.
Yeah. For now...
But right now...
We're just chilling like...
That stadium is mad.
It's like...
You can't even hate it. If you're an Arsenal fan and you think you hate the stadium...
Oh, have you seen what they've been trying to get us with?
No.
Someone put the view up from like a seat, and there was a massive pillar in their way. And they were like, didn't think about this one, did you, Daniel Levy? And then, like, about 50 people just commented saying, like, I worked on construction for this, I did this. That's the walkway. Do you know what I took from that?
What?
You can see the fucking pitch from the concourse. What?
Oh, so like...
You're getting your beer and you can just, like... What?
Yeah, you could just... in the queue, you just turn around and walk backwards until you get to the bar and then just go, oh, okay.
I'm a beer snob as well. Like, the fact that we've, like, partnered with Beavertown as well. Like, I fucking love Beavertown.
Very
nice. I'm so... everything's beautiful. And it's, you know what, it's expensive and modern football's coming and taking our game.
1 billion?
I meant like tickets and stuff, and it's not right probably, but at the moment, and I'm sure eventually all Tottenham fans will be like, "You're charging us how much? What the fuck?" And it's all going to go downhill. But for now, the excitement, just let the excitement of a new toy kick it in.
Yeah, it's a big shout. Thing. Yeah, and then you're going to realise it's quite.
But
expensive.
then again, like we have the.
It is a.
I'm going. Well, I'll be going next season at some point. I want to be in that stand.
I'd love to go to an away day.
I'd
love to go to an away day. There. I think most teams in the Prem most fans will be fucking loving to go there because it is new and exciting, and I'm very jealous because we were on the verge of getting a new stadium and then
pulled out because Roman Abramovich
pulled out of England.
Pulled out of England because his money and wealth is built on crimes and atrocities.
It's mad, isn't it?
Whereas Daniel Levy's like, it's funny though because like, and I know I've brought this up a bit before, but Tottenham can be like, oh, Daniel Levy's a prick because he hasn't bought a player in 2 seasons. No Chelsea fans sitting there going, Abramovich is a prick because his money is built on death and crime. There's alleged cases. That's what I'm saying. Allegedly, death and crime.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Anyway. Tottenham have now played their 3rd game at that stadium. We've had 2 test events. First proper one today. Under 21s 3-1. We lost 5-4 to the Inter Milan Legends in a fucking wonderful game that I watched. I loved that. And then we've played Crystal Palace. Heung-min Son will go down in history. Remember that for the pub quizzes in the future. Who scored Tottenham's first goal? Harry Kane, obviously. No. I was really hoping it would be like Ben Davies or like... Not Trippier, I wouldn't go that far.
Lloris, man.
But, like Sissoko. Imagine Sissoko just fucking nutted one in. It was like, come on.
Exact same position as last time, but fucking sent one home.
The Musa Sissoko stand.
It's the only way.
Harry Kane is fuming.
Yeah,
Harry Kane's in bed right now, staring at like, oh no, good job, son. No, man, fucking great goal, mate. Team, yeah.
No.
Like, just at home, his wife's just looking up, and he can just hear him just fuck, ah.
He's taking his son posters down because he obviously had.
Oh, his son posters.
No, but you know when son scored and they all dog piled, I can imagine him on top whispering in it.
I can just imagine like all 10 of them celebrating. And just Kane over there like, fuck. You know, you got the last goal at White Hart Lane, Kane, so
that's a big thing. I think that's almost.
Well, Rooney technically did, but he got the last Tottenham goal.
It's bigger though, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, fucking, and it was actually kind of a tough game for what I did see.
I mean, yeah, we were definitely dominant.
Yeah, 100%.
But we had to work for it.
But yeah, it was a bit. You had to get them dig deep, get them goals. Some of the Son goal was pretty good, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then Eriksen finished it off by with a rebound in, and then Palace decided to sort of fucking come at us, and Van Aanholt almost crossed one into the top corner. Benteke should have scored, but he shouldn't because he's Benteke, and he might be a worse striker than Sissoko.
He's so shit, man. Like that was deaf. That God.
Imagine a front two of Sissoko and Benteke, just pure, just like absolute engines. Like they'd never stop working. They'd never stop. They'd literally have like, you know, in FIFA where like you lose 1-0 and you've had 48 shots, and the team's had one, and it's just Sissoko and Benteke just missing constantly. It's like, no, please. But everything they do gets them into a mint position.
Yeah, they know how to do that. Yeah, like
and then just like, but then he literally heads it out for a throw in.
Like,
yeah. That's enough really about that. I think it was meant a nice time. Tottenham have won for fucking ages.
Yeah, you guys.
First time in ages. Pochettino was back on the touchline because how sad would it have been if he had his touchline ban and he's like,
nah, you see him with a Beaver Town beer though, and he's like, but he goes into the concourse.
Little twinkle on his teeth. Yeah.
Bit of brand place.
But that was a really important win because obviously, as we're about to talk about, you guys got it.
Yeah,
Arsenal beat Newcastle on Monday.
And United lost.
So. United lost, and so in terms of getting us back to, you know, we stayed in fifth even with a draw.
Yeah.
And
so you needed it.
Didn't, and now we have a bit of a nicer run until Southampton City, where we played them.
That would be
I feel confident about top four, you
know. So I don't. I haven't for a while.
Good.
But
I like that.
But I do. It is close, especially with, you know, United losing that game and potentially like you know. But
then again, I don't think it's a big deal.
Them losing that game.
No,
it's not a massive deal.
Wolves have fucked every single one of the top six.
Yeah, they
drew against City, beat Arsenal, beat us, beat
lost
you.
Twice against Huddersfield.
Well, yeah, that's what they do. It's banter, but
they'd be if they beat like some of the lower teams. They'd be doing way better than us.
I mean.
I know it's not hard, but
but like, also just if they beat more teams than us, they're doing better than us.
No, I know, but like if they was as good as they were,
it's mad.
But they fucking, I just can't see us win. I can't see us getting the top four. I don't know why. I mean, it's feasible. Like if we keep winning.
But then again, I'm not impressed. I know Arsenal have gone on a good run. I'm not impressed by Arsenal.
I'm not impressed by Arsenal. I think it's you and United.
I'm not. Well, I don't know. Do you not think United, now that he's got the job? Do you not think United? Do you not think we hate to use the phrase, but do you not think the wheels are falling off?
I think they might get a bit complacent. Maybe I'm not too sure because this is the first game of him being a proper like the full-time manager. Is that right?
Even.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I don't like that. I don't know if that says anything. I don't. And they got a red card. There was a bit of a shambles in that game. I don't know.
What you have to remember as well.
I don't think the wheels will come off. I think he'll last out to the end of the season. Next season,
no matter what, he'll last out to the end of the season.
No, I mean he'll get enough wins to get top four. I think.
Okay.
I think personally, if we can nearly lose against Cardiff, lose against so many of the teams we've lost against, and like Bournemouth and. You know, draw to Leicester and the loss to Everton recently, which would have put us in really good stead.
Yeah.
For the top four, I just can't. There's no consistency. The team that played out today played really good football.
What are we talking about? Chelsea. Right, we're going to move on to Chelsea next. I just have one more United point.
Okay.
Right.
I did see you typing in.
Have you ever walked through a park, Jay?
I do. Yeah. I do. I have.
You have, yeah. Quite easy, yeah. Quite easy things to do.
Depends what park, but yeah.
Man United, for example, let's pluck a fixture out of the air. 12th of March.
Yeah.
Man United will be playing Cardiff. Mm-hmm. It's quite an easy fixture. One might say a walk in the park.
See.
Have you ever been for... Oh, and Huddersfield just before that. So 2 very easy fixtures. Have you ever walked through a park after getting fucked so hard in the arse that you can no longer walk?
I have actually.
Oh, right. Well,
it was tough.
because let me tell you, Jay, Man United's next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games, and this might cheer you up a bit.
It could.
Barcelona,
Good.
West Ham, Barcelona, Everton, City, Chelsea,
That's no walk in the park, that.
Huddersfield, Cardiff.
And is that the it's Cardiff's last day of
And
the
that's
season?
I said Inter Milan, but that's the pre-season. I was like, what? A sneak mixture. But no. But so United, I don't
They
think
have the worst run of
Ollie's
games.
tactically and I think you'll play them at a really good time because I think they'll
they'll
be sat there. There'll be blood trickling out their sphincters. As like literally like Messi and Aguero are still in there dancing together. Like, I don't know.
I don't know. I still stand by the fact that they're winning the Champions.
You know what? Should we do this?
Let's do what? They're winning the Champions League.
They're not winning the Champions League.
They
Barcelona are going to do horrible things.
Di
And they're never going to be able to look at their mothers again in the eye.
Di Matteo drew Barcelona when Pep was there,
Right,
and he won.
In here. Right, we're doing this then.
All right.
How's the season ending, Jay?
Oh, how's the season ending?
Alright. Josh.
This is very impromptu, so sorry.
Jay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm kidding, just a 6.
I saw you stop.
You didn't know. Got ya. Right.
Do you want?
Number 1.
City.
C. We're both saying C.
They're too good.
Number 2, Liverpool.
Yeah. City are too good. I think they're just too strong. Then I don't know. They're just too strong. Yeah, I'm going to say City.
Number 3.
Now that I've saw that run of games, I haven't looked at the fixtures. So
Number 3. I've only seen United's fixtures. Just fucking man up.
Spurs.
Spurs. We're both saying Spurs.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4.
United.
C. I'm saying, and this pains me to say it, Arsenal.
You think?
Yeah. Then I'm saying United.
That's great. I'm saying us 5th.
Chelsea 5th. So you think Arsenal will finish 6th?
I believe so, yeah.
We can speed this up.
Arsenal.
Fuck.
So you think Chelsea 6th? Okay.
Right. There we go.
So
We'll put that up.
Obviously, between 4th and 6th is where the lines really blur
Can't wait to
because
finish 6th.
because United, their run of games, we've got a more easier run of games, especially because we're in the Europa League as well, so that's not as tough opposition midweek. Same with Arsenal, but they do have Napoli, so they can focus back on the league.
By the way, I swear.
They are a bit shit though, aren't they?
I swear to God.
What?
I swear to fucking God, if we finish 4th
And you'd miss out.
and you or Arsenal win the Europa League,
You miss
the
out.
back post is over.
You think?
I'm done.
That'd be funny. That.
No, not again.
I think we're. I do think we're.
Not again.
Well, who?
Napoli.
It's us, Napoli or Arsenal that are like the
Napoli.
favourites. So you've got a 2 in 3 chance.
No, because I think we'll finish 3rd, so it's irrelevant.
Do you reckon Poch is pushing for 3rd then? Because he will know that 4th place is dangerous.
3rd anyway.
It's mad that yeah.
Because
I guess so.
4th is hanging them on by a tightrope.
Yeah, right now it is.
But 3rd is sealed. So if that fucking I cannot no. Yeah, right. Talk about fucking Chelsea beating fucking Brighton.
So we were watching earlier. I was really gassed with the performance, and Josh did say it's only Brighton, but we nearly lost.
Shouted that from the kitchen. I heard Jacob get in as the second one came in. But these playing the kids were men.
I did not say that.
It's Brighton, Jay.
I said what a good
it's
performance.
just Brighton. It's like watching.
It's not.
It's like
no, I don't want this
you
one.
walking past
No.
and seeing and you twatting a 4-year-old fucking laying into him and be like, Josh, look how strong I am. And I'll be like, Jay, that's a 4-year-old.
No, okay. So no.
Leave the 4-year-old alone.
No.
The 4-year-old is being managed by Chris Hughton.
Okay, no, fuck off.
Chris Hughton's at the side going, come on, Jimmy, you can do it.
You got this, mate.
And Jimmy's like,
No, okay. So the team that really nearly lost to Cardiff and deserved to lose against Cardiff, that has been shit for a large part of the season now. He changed some of the players, and I'm not just saying it's Hudson-Odoi and Loftus-Cheek. It was the fact that we had Emerson in, who has been looking like a more competent left back. We've got Christensen, who's a really good fucking centre back. Who else did he play? Loftus-Cheek played, Hudson-Odoi played, Giroud played, who got the goal, who does seem to like just get the fucking goals, unlike Higuain.
He's not as elegant name, but he's a better goal scorer.
Yeah.
Than Higuain. That's a fact. And maybe not. Maybe
Such an his name's not as good.
maybe not names. Like just like he's not as a prestigious.
Okay, yeah,
he's not as big a name.
Yeah, but he gets the fucking. He's so consistent.
Maybe 4 years ago. Higuain's done.
So there's that, and I go to Stoke. So and the performance.
Good pies there.
Is it?
Well, just he's fat. It's a fat shame.
Oh,
fat shame, Higuain.
Let's go.
You and Higuain can pig out on Stoke pies.
Me and Big Cake. Anyway, but the performance was really fucking good, and it was just a bit. It was kind of nice seeing a Chelsea shirt after the past couple of months playing good.
Are you telling me?
No, I'm telling the audience.
I seen Tottenham play well today. Right?
Yeah, exactly. It's nice seeing us do well, especially because after the international break, I said it last week, I was just like, oh, Chelsea again, and it was just a bit because of the whole thing with Sarri. It's just been such a slog. I think that's the best word, a slog, and it was nice to see a good performance, and Hudson-Odoi he didn't even have the best game. I think the best player on the pitch was Loftus-Cheek in a really good game. Maybe Hazard had a decent game. But we need to stop relying on Hazard, man.
Well, yeah.
Because he's gone. He's so gone, and we need to... there was a mad stat that was like, was it half or just over half of our fucking goals and our points have come from that man.
Are we allowed to be disappointed that Kepa's just your starting keeper with no repercussions?
Oh, 100%.
Or have you forgiven Kepa now?
I haven't forgiven him no way. I was talking to Jack earlier, mate. I was like, he's a rat. I think he's a rat, and I just don't like him being at the club after what he did, but I can't physically do anything, so
well, you can.
But well, if he couldn't get subbed off, I can go fucking
kill Kepa.
And yeah, so I should.
That's a clickbait title.
Kill Kepa.
Jay's killing Kepa.
No, I don't want to go down for anything.
You're going down.
Fucking hell.
Conspiracy to kill.
But yeah, no. So it's been a bit of a slog. Yeah, no, sorry, no Kepa. And we've spent 40 million on him, and Sarri's gone, hasn't he? 70 mil.
70, 80 almost.
It was, closer to 80 than 70, yeah. And Sarri's gone, so he's not... The manager that comes in isn't going to be like,
Who's
you did that.
in?
I don't fucking know. Get Conte back, I don't know. Anyhow, Allegri, yeah, but he'll probably just come in and play our biggest players and do well, and then not do very well.
You're talking to a man that's playing Moise Kean.
I guess so, yeah.
As an 18-year-old striker, he's
I do rate Allegri.
He doesn't even have big names. Like I know maybe they are better than I'm giving them credit for, but they've got Bentancur and they've got that other guy that's like something with a weird name.
I guess so, but there's not a bigger pressure at Juve than there is at Chelsea, because as much as
there is a bigger pressure.
I don't think it's the pressure from the board.
Yeah, fair enough.
And the
it's a bigger pressure, but it's easier to.
It's the history of the track record of Chelsea is the pressure. He knows that if he has a bad run of form or doesn't get what fucking the fans want or what the board wants, that he's gonna have people hot on his fucking ass.
Yeah.
So I don't know who's coming in, but I do think Sarri needs to go because there's such a negative vibe around him. Like Hazard come off today, and I think I was watching your game at the same time, and
I know.
I don't know who come off. So yeah, we had two screens, and so I don't know who come off for you, but Poch give them all got fucking well in. Hazard had really good game today, and they were just like, I don't know. I think Sarri asked him a question, and then he was like, yeah, and then they just walked away from each other. It was disgusting. Yeah. You hug that man and go, well done for today.
What I like about Poch is I've never seen he doesn't seem when he does things like that, he's genuine.
Yeah,
when he's pissed off, he won't do it.
Yeah.
Like I've seen when we beat City a few seasons back, and he came on every single pitch, and he walked over to the fans and he went like that.
Yeah.
And just on a bit of a parallel, and maybe I'm wrong, but this is what it looked like to me. Did you see the Klopp thing? After they beat us.
No.
So he walks over to the cop, and he's like that. just does that and turns, and the camera's been following him. And as soon as he sees the camera, he goes, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh.
And it was just a bit like he was really just like that. And he definitely, I'll show you it. He turns, sees the camera, and then goes mental.
I mean,
and I was just
we've said it on this podcast before.
It's clever, but
Klopp's a prick.
It's clever, but I think Klopp feels more like an actor than a real man.
My dad fucking hates Klopp. He fucking he feels the exact same way. He's like, it's all fake. He's fake. His teeth are fake.
I don't think his teeth are fake.
He's like, no, it's
stupid.
It's that
They're not fake.
They've been fucking shaped though, haven't they? Surely they're so fucking straight round. They're so like Nash. Fucking they're
probably
fake.
actually like when he's probably at Cloyd, he had these like fucking sideways Nashes. Probably just had one giant tooth.
But yeah, no. After a performance today, Hazard deserves a fucking whaling, mate. Like even if Sarri isn't the guy to go.
Does he? He had a really good game against Brighton.
Okay, fuck off, right? As much as a Brighton and a Cardiff or Huddersfield or Fulham aren't a good team, it's still a win in the Premier League.
No, I get that.
Especially
maybe when he had the number 17 on his shirt, he just signed for you well. He's been with you for 6 years now. He's established as one of the best players in the Premier League. But when De Bruyne or Aguero or Kane turn up against a bottom of the table,
just go, yeah. Well,
no, but he didn't score a hat trick. He's got a good goal
and had a good game.
Yeah, okay, right. Obviously, he deserves credit for having a good game, but I don't think it's a good
But no, it's the Sarri thing of the fact that he didn't even congratulate him as he's walking off the pitch. That's disgusting.
Right, you've got a problem with Hazard, maybe Hazard and Sarri are fine with this. Maybe it's not that close. When we go to mine the other day, let's just say, for example, I probably would hug him, but if I just said, "You're right, Dad," would you be like, "Whoa, whoa"? Did you see my dad? My dad hugs me, and I'm like, "Oh, it's just the kind of
kissed that man on the floor.
It's just the relationship we have." And you'd be like, "No, what are you doing, man?"
No, I get what you mean. No, I do get what you mean. Even if it's a bit tenuous, I get it. But I just think
maybe next game, Sarri will be like,
"Oh, I get it."
And the Hazard's like, "What the fuck are you doing, you creep? Your breath reeks of fags. You're sweaty. Get away from me." Allegedly.
100% get what you mean, but at least they're fucking well in, mate. He literally just went like kind of like, and Hazard was like, he just walked off. It was, I'm so like, I don't know if I'm nitpicking, but it was just annoying.
I don't know where I stand on this.
Good win. It was good 3 points. Fucking let's go. I don't know who our next game is.
Ooh.
Quickly.
Don't know.
Do you know who your next game is?
Let's find out. Yeah, it's the Champions League. City at home. Big night. Big atmosphere. At the Lane.
Bet you wish you were going to that, bruv.
I might try. I might see. It might be too late now, but
what would
I'd
you
love to
give
go and
for
see
that?
if there was some.
What's the most you would give to go to that game?
I mean, right now I have -£1,200 in my bank account. So
what's your max though?
I mean, I have £300 to spare.
Okay.
I have to weigh that up against other things.
Yeah, no, I just wondering.
Like,
anyway, what could you give like other than that? Would you
Um,
sell that Black Magic even though it's not yours? Would you do it? Would it be
No.
worth it? Okay, fair enough. Just see where you stand.
well, I mean, like more realistic question: would I give away? Would I swap that 5? Would I swap this camera?
Would you?
No.
That's fair. Just
That'd
want
be
to see where you
ridiculous.
stand.
That
Innit?
would be
Big game though.
big game, but you know, there's TVs. I will be going to the Lane at some point. If someone said to me, let's not get into this.
Yeah. Our next game. Oh, you go guess.
Is it the Europa League game?
No, it's not.
Okay,
European.
in that case, I bet you. So you said
It's not the worst, but like it's like oh great because you never know.
I have a feeling it might be Everton.
No.
Wolves.
No.
Oh.
It's
There's someone around there then.
A little worse than that.
A little worse as in worse quality or worse for you?
Both.
Great. What an unhelpful thing you've just said. Newcastle?
No.
Right, last one.
That's
And
one.
then this game's getting boring.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. Arsenal.
West Ham.
Ugh, fuck, West Ham are fucking dog shit.
Yeah, but
They'll
they'll fucking they'll just get a fucking stupid goal against us, and we'll be like, and we just, we'll be dominant in the fucking first half, and then won't get it because he'll play our normal squad as well, won't he? Because he doesn't learn. He doesn't learn.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Should be fun. Thanks for watching part 2, part 3.
So it's going to be very short.
Very short.
Right, hello. Part 3, final part. I just need to quickly check one thing.
You didn't need to start.
Yeah, I did. It's funny, isn't it? Jay, did you know that Ajax have not been top of the Eredivisie for 1,060 days?
I did not know that.
They've just gone top.
Yeah, I know they pulled out. It was a late win, wasn't it, or something? Yeah.
And you know what? With a team with De Ligt, De Jong, Tadic, Blint.
Tadic, you know.
Yeah, but fucking.
He's brilliant now.
Sat Madrid down, didn't he?
Yeah, but imagine being like, not even like just a couple months ago.
Tadic.
Tadic.
You got Huntelaar, you've got Dolberg, you've got Ziyech. Team deserves to be places, and you know what? I hope they win it because I'm a big fan of Ajax, and I really wish we could have drawn them in the Champions League. Rest in peace. So congratulations on them.
Congrats, Ajax.
Topping the table.
Topping the table.
Another news. We're going to have a moment of silence now. Not too long, because I've done a bit too much silence on this today. For Huddersfield and Cardiff. Ah, fuck! We're going to have a moment of silence now for Huddersfield and Fulham. Enough. Shit.
They deserve exactly what they've got.
I mean, I do. I'm glad that Huddersfield managed to spend more than a season. They were a bit underdoggy. Under Wagner, they were quite mint. They had Moy, they had Mounier. Some good, decent little players. Somehow scrapped the thing, a bit like Cardiff are doing now.
They upset us a couple of times.
But you know what? If there's any team that deserves to go down, it's fucking Fulham. And that pains me to say now because I'm a big fan of Scott Parker being in that role. Yeah. And I hope they stick with him in the Championship.
Yeah, you never know that Darren Moore situation, isn't it?
Yeah. But hopefully
they should. It was definitely going to be difficult for them, and they knew that, and they spent big, and
they spent over 100 million,
and it just did not work out.
Do you know what I found out the other day?
What?
Do you know how much they bought Ryan Babel for? Who's been involved in more goals than any other player since he joined?
Like 7?
1.8.
Fucking hell. 1.8? Jesus Christ.
Billion.
No. Not like that.
No. 1.8 million.
That's so cheap.
I don't think he's even that good. He misses a fuck ton of chances, but
he's worth more than 1.8.
Yeah, but you know what? They hopefully. I still think there's a player in Sessegnon.
Yeah.
Played right, take the pressure off him to score goals, play him as a left wing back, fucking discipline him as a defensive player that can go forward. A bit like the Gareth Bale that we saw against Inter Milan 10 years ago, a bit like Robinson now, a surging left back. I think there's a player in there. And I would love us to take a punt on him.
That's a big shout.
I don't think I would on anyone else.
I'll take Mitrovic and swap it for Higuain.
Yeah, maybe. And then Seri, there might be a player stuck in Seri. Every single Alfie Mawson and Callum Chambers, rest in peace, both here. Yeah. Shipping goals like there's no tomorrow.
But it was for us. It was like there are rivals, but no one really cares. I mean, I don't care. Yeah. But it was nice to beat them twice, and then now they're gone and they're shit. So it's like great, cool, come back.
We had a dramatic win against Fulham. We had a good time.
Yeah, it was. We had a bit of a mad game against them as well. Yeah,
you got lucky as fuck again. But rest in peace to them.
Rest in peace, lads. Who's that third spot then?
I think it might be Cardiff now.
Burnley have got enough to.
No, but you've seen Burnley's end of the season running.
No, is it bad?
Oh, right. So let's just quickly compare this with we can throw in an edit here.
You've got a bit of a job on your hands.
Just leave it. I don't give a fuck. So Burnley's running, right?
Yeah.
We've got Bournemouth, Cardiff, Chelsea, City, Everton, Arsenal.
How many points are there?
Bournemouth at home, although Elliot told me that they normally get a win there because Bournemouth, they hate Eddie Howe because Eddie Howe attempted to leave Bournemouth to go to Burnley and fucked it.
Okay.
And came back.
Okay.
I think that's it. Cardiff, they probably should get a win, although that's a fucking scrappy. That's massive.
Yeah, it's
That's
massive.
That's probably one of the biggest games left in the season.
Yeah, because Cardiff
Burnley,
win that.
Cardiff
They
at Turf Moor.
Oh.
Worn up the dice. And then Burnley, City, Everton, Arsenal.
So they're not winning them.
Well, they might be Everton.
They might get a point.
They
or
might
a
be
winning.
you.
They could be.
They might be.
Shout.
But compared to Cardiff's fixtures,
Yeah. So I didn't
which
know
are Burnley,
that.
as we know, Brighton, Liverpool, Fulham, Palace, United. So they're both difficult, but you'd say Cardiff have the edge.
Cardiff is easy.
And it all hinges on that game. So I honestly think.
That'd be actually exciting.
Do you remember the season where we, the Leicester season?
Yeah.
Do you remember Newcastle were chilling at about 16th all season, 15th?
Yeah, and
then all of a sudden they just went. Pew! Beat Tottenham 5-1, but still went down. No. It's like falling and briefly holding onto a rope and be like, oh, then getting rope burn and falling to you.
Yeah, like
so
you see
I
the
think
rope.
that's gonna. I do think that's gonna happen to Burnley.
So it's a weird one because I think I'd rather Cardiff go down because they have just
Same.
been a bit shit, and they and
just a Warnock, just fuck off.
Yeah,
Warnock.
fuck off Warnock, and it's so exciting. I think getting three cooler, fresher teams and see how they do in the Prem. Especially with this season, there's a lot of potential that it could be anyone. But
then again, I'm thinking, we all know the interesting thing about keeping Burnley in, I guess, is they could have a season where they finish seventh, like they've done, or they can be battling relegation. Whereas, I'm sorry, Cardiff are doing Huddersfield next season. Yeah,
Cardiff are if they stay up, they're not. That's only Wolves would have stayed up if they go down. So
well, and Wolves have cemented their place as the best promoted side in history.
Yeah. So
good for them, I think.
If they get to the FA Cup final, I think I'll try to get tickets with Hotspur. Cool.
Fair enough. That post special coming to you soon.
Maybe. If Wolves make it. Oh shit. If Wolves, I'll make the video if they get there, but they need to get there. Need to be big. Watford.
You have to just pretend.
Hey guys.
No matter what, there's a team in yellow. Just lie. That's Wolves. Look.
That's Troy Deeney, Jay. It's Wolves.
Yellow W. What do you want? Fuck off. All right.
I think that's it. I think it is.
The time is 36:12 of the midnight time, and it's time for bed.
It's definitely time. I bet Jack's not downstairs still. He was supposed to wait for me.
So you know what, lads?
Tell your dad.
Tuck your dad in.
Tuck your dad in. Kiss on the forehead.
Stroke his hair back. Lean in. And whisper. Watch the back post. Tell your dad.
Good night.
Good night.